Hello, hello. This is Giselle Janela for Soul-Based Love Relationships. And in this video, I will share with you about opportunity number 2. And before we do that, I wonder what was your insight? What did you get from opportunity number 1, which is all about self-relationship and the topic about doing everything first for yourself. We also talked about this on the most unrevised and ignored love challenges, right? So you know that you can always leave your comments and your questions down here below in the comment area so that you can get my answers, because that is the reason why I'm doing this. We're doing this, we're interacting this way. If this is the first time you're watching these videos, in order to make sure that you get the whole chunk of videos that I'm actually recording, and I have recorded, I highly suggest that you be part of this community so you don't miss out. Okay, let's get to opportunity number 2, your soul, your ally. Okay. Considering your soul as your best ally in building strong and prosperous love relationships is not utopian. It is a reality that is primarily ignored. Your soul desires you to experience what it's like to expand your consciousness and be its partner in soul expansion. From a larger perspective on life, love relationships are the basis for a solid and prosperous society. My soul explained this, and it makes a lot of sense, as one primary quality of the soul is harmony. A harmonious society begins with you. I'm going to make a pause here. And before continue reading, I really love to hear from you about what do you think about this? You, myself, other soulful people being the basis for a harmonious society. I feel that this is actually quite important that we pay more attention to, and we can actually solidify our love relationships with this intention so that we can co-create this beautiful, harmonious, and uplifting society for everyone. It's a very wonderful possibility to embrace. What do you think? Please make a pause in this video and I'll read you in the comments and come back. Thank you. How can soul support your love relationships? When you learn to listen to your soul's voice, also known as intuition, you can receive guidance to establish what I love to call soul-based love relationships. These are different from the kind established based on ego. Their qualities are opposites from which we can learn. There is a rich and untapped opportunity to learn to discern your soul's voice and guidance instead of being fooled by your ego's structures posing as your soul. Your soul is rooting for you to reach safe harbor, but you miss its voice or your intuition when you have practiced well listening to your ego's voice instead. So, in love relationship challenge, when I talk about ego, if you haven't watched that video, please go to through the archive of videos that I have on this channel and find the unrevised and most ignored challenge on love about ego, because the ego structure is very sneaky and knows very well how to actually play tricks on you, and it can pose as your soul. So you have to really know how to differentiate between these two voices. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. Ignoring your soul's signals is like catching the wrong kind of wind, which inevitably leads you to murky, rough, or stagnant waters. Have you ever experienced that? I have. Oh, nice. Okay. This can leave you stranded or cause your ship to wreck altogether. The safe harbor you wish to anchor in may not be the planned harbor. Then you are left dealing with the emotional aftermath and energetic drainage rather than ego experiencing all of that. So, what I'm saying here is that your ego can actually lead you to these kind of murky, rough waters, but the ego is not the one who's going to suffer the consequences of that experience. It is actually yourself. That's why it is not advisable to do that. Okay, let's continue. Love relationships are precisely that, a ship, a vessel, in which you get to experience the vast array of expressions of what it's like to be human. First, through you, second, through your partner. Love relationships are a form of spiritual magnets used to magnetize you with another, regardless of the time and space you are to share. You have an experience from which you can learn and gain more distinctions about life and the spiritual realm. You also expand your consciousness, just like the Eskimos have at least 100 words for snow. Through a love relationship, you get to experience at least 100 ways to love and love. Think about this. So I will stop here. And my invitation is to really take a look at this opportunity that you have to make your soul a very powerful ally, because that is actually what your soul really wants to do with you. Because when you are here with this physical vessel, which is part of the structure, okay, to navigate the waters of life in this physical reality, your soul is highly invested in you really expanding through your experiences. And a very powerful experiences is love relationships. That is the reason why my soul explained this, that souls will use love as a magnet. Because think about this, if, say, two people get together in a love relationship and they are meant to learn about, say, forgiveness and empathy, okay? And this is actually through soul agreement, right? So then when they come together, if it gets rough and they can easily do this, okay? They go their ways and they don't get to learn what they agreed to help each other to learn. Without that magnetism, it will be very easy to say, you know what, I'm so fed up with you. F you, I go my way. And then this one will say the same thing. F you, I go my way. So then there is no learning. You get that? So souls use this. So we have to really understand the way the soul actually looks at a love relationship. It's a great opportunity, because think about this. In your experience so far, where is the area that you got the most experience, the most refinement? Where do you get more distinctions about love? Didn't you get that from love relationship? And if you are new in love relationship, then you don't have to go through many love relationship experiences to get distinctions. So as long as you have the tools, the knowledge, the guidance, then you can actually shorten the number of love relationships that you go through, and you can get things actually much more effectively. I wouldn't say much more easily, because then I will be lying to you. Okay, this is not about being easy. This is about you being very smart in using the tools that you have available. And one of the tools we can say that you have available is your soul. That's why I said that this is an opportunity number 2, to have your soul as an ally. Another area where you can also get a lot of distinctions and powerful lessons is through your family members. We're not talking about that topic in this book, that is another book, okay? However, when it comes to love relationships, because of this magnetism, the chances for learning, growing, and expanding, it's actually multiplied. So then, if you are currently in a love relationship, it's wonderful. If it's not working 100%, it's wonderful because whatever is not working right now, it is a great opportunity for both of you to take yourself to a higher level of beingness and to expand your consciousness more. You can help each other that way. So it is wonderful. If it's not working, great. If it's working, then you have to check, okay, so what can we do more of that it's already working so we can actually multiply on that area. So having your soul as an ally, it does really support you doing so. And I really vouch for you to achieve these wonderful soul-based love relationships. So please make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and leave a like to this video and share it. Yes, sharing is important. And also you can leave your comments down here below and I will see you on the next video, right? See you. Thank you. Bye-bye.